What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Vans Warped Tour 2018. This is the final run, but these guys are just taking the day off, hanging out, doing press.
We are.
What's up? Introduce yourselves, and what do you do in the band?
My name is Joey Dean. I'm on vocals.
My name is Nico Vaught. I do guitar.
I'm Tyler. I play bass.
I'm Lenny J, and I play guitar.
There we go. So you guys are lucky to play the final Warped Tour. Jumped on, played a few dates, and how'd it go for you guys this year?
It's been fantastic. Warped Tour has been this little safe haven for the outcasts and the weirdos in the music industry like us. And even though mainstream music has plowed forward in a different direction, a lot of our roots are very inspired by what Warped Tour has allowed to come to fruition in the music scene. So for us to tackle this last Warped Tour and kind of let our little boy selves be so proud, it's a great moment. It's really great.
There you go. Now, we were talking right before the camera. For those who do not know, you guys are all based in the New York area, kind of all came together and said, let's do this, right?
Of course, yeah. We were a bit scattered, but we are a diligent, independent working act, and we meet all the time.
I heard you guys were swimming down the Hudson River doing the Henry Hudson backwards trying to find these guys, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So for those who do not know, you guys are one of those bands out there that are on the stage going, "What's up, everybody?" No,
not quite.
No,
not quite.
For those who do not know, give us a description of, what do you guys describe yourselves as?
So Pros and Icons is, as our name intends, this kind of inherent contradiction. We are walking the boundary of multiple genres, but we kind of fit in the niche of alternative pop rock of today, inspired by some dark pop influence. We are from New York City, so that street hip hop finds a way in our music. And like I said before, this Warped Tour culture, this kind of, emo rock from 10 years ago that, at 15, 14 years old, we were jamming to in our basements, that also has a place in our souls and in our music.
Yeah, and this year you guys have been busy. You came out with the iCons album and putting that out, playing shows off of that, and making your way towards the West Coast, or what's going on?
So Iconic, our album that dropped about a year ago, is entirely self-produced, and at any moment, if anyone wants to grab the mic, just do it. But we are really... What's up?
I said you're doing
I'm doing good. Okay. We are very inspired by 1980s rock and roll as well, and we wanted to create something timeless. Iconic, the album, is a staple that allows our music to fit in that anthemic kind of arena rock feel. So even though we're inspired by all those genres, we kind of our album is created in retrospect to the performance. If you listen to our album, it's like you're at the venue listening to us perform live. So it's a really fun experience.
Nico's got something. He's got something up his sleeve.
No, I just want to say that I think what's really cool about us is that first and foremost, we are fans of music. And I think being the concert goer for so long and being an artist for so long, we know what people like and what they want to see at shows, and we try to bring that element live. We change up the tracks a little bit, maybe add some breakdowns or funky parts or sing-alongs, extend other certain parts, throw in guitar solos that maybe the studio wouldn't feature. Definitely makes us a little bit more eclectic live than off the record.
Right. And like you were saying, the Warped Tour is home to a lot of the emo rock, the punk, a little of all genres.
Yeah.
And normally for you guys to play a show, it definitely opens and broadens your audience range. People that like bands like Wage War and Motionless and Wide are going, hey, I also like Pros and Icons, and it's just like, hey, that's what it's all about, and it is beneficial for you guys, right?
It's been so fun, actually, behind the scenes, hearing the music everyone listens to at like the parties and stuff. It is so detached from what you expect at Warped Tour.
Sure.
There was like some 90s hip hop going on last night. It was really, really, really cool. So I think everyone here is a fan and a lover of music, which is really exciting.
And at Warped Tour, it's been historically known through the years that they've added a prom, they've added the barbecues over the years, and last night, how did that go for you guys?
It was a blast.
For you, the guys that I heard, was that you guys were standing and like all the girls were on the other side. You guys were just kind of like having to stare down, and it was really awkward.
Like I said, we're inspired by 1980s, so we had to make it like a 1980s film, right? It was like on the dance floor, Sweet 16, 16 candles. Yeah.
Nice. So after Warped Tour, if people are watching this all over the United States and they're checking it out going, hey, I like this band, I want to check out more, you guys have done music videos. We're going to play a few of them a little bit later on.
Awesome.
YouTube, check it out. Spotify, iTunes, all over.
Yeah, our music videos were really exciting. We were able to travel to Los Angeles, kind of the the staple of 1980s rock and roll, and we really wanted to stay true to our album concept and our aesthetic, and we wanted to create a music video, a visual that accompanies that awesome Los Angeles rock and roll scene that inspires us. So if you go on our YouTube channel, you can see our singles, but we have recreated some pop hits, as we are this left of center pop act, and we wanted to take pop songs and reconstruct them, and we have a really cool Taylor Swift reimagination that we recently did that's a little different. So we're always pumping out material just to keep ourselves on our toes, really, and just to keep original and keep authentic to who we are.
There you go. Now, a lot of bands, they always hang out with each other nonstop every day, but when you guys are at home and not working on music, what do you guys enjoy doing? He's like, I'm from Staten Island, nothing. No.
Yeah, when we're home by ourselves, we're usually just working on music ourselves. I also do film and photography and production, so we're always doing something creatively, even individually, but this is like the main priority, and it's fun, like even being home and working on our stuff, but it's great to be out on the road with Warped Tour too.
Yeah. That is very cool. That is very cool.
We rarely have time to ourselves, so with the spare time that we do have, we do spend it with each other. Just try to enjoy life as it comes. Honestly, music. I don't have like a fancy surprise answer. It's just music. We all produce music on the side. We work with other artists, and it's cool to like be able to work with hip hop artists or death metal bands. Or I worked on a TV show actually that's being pitched in the upcoming spring, which is dope. Change of pace from music for audio.
Oh, well, yeah, when I'm at home, I'm just producing and writing music for, whether it's labels, artists, or publishing companies, or mixing music for clients, and I'm just happy and grateful that it's just music I'm doing, because it's not like work, it's just like I'm making music. And going back to one thing I wanted to touch upon, how you said like Wage War would like us, like I love Wage War, but like our album is nothing like that, and I think that's the best thing about music and continuing doing music when I'm not on the road. It's just like being overexposed to all great type of tunes and horrible tunes too.
Definitely.
But it happens.
That's awesome.
Without the crappy bands, there wouldn't be the great ones.
There you go. That's awesome. So being in the band, you guys have like your individual rules where you're like, hey, you take care of social media, you deal with designing the merchandise, because we have departments. We joke about that. Like we have audio department. Joe does a lot of like the flyers and social media. Tyler does a lot of video editing. Nick and I are doing a lot of audio work, and he's answering a lot of emails while I'm gathering merch and getting the clothing and printing done. So we all like operate as like a unit, and it's cool because we do delegate tasks and we do have departments. And when we pick up the phone, we're like, oh, this is Lenny J, Pros and Icons. This is the audio department. And they're like, and Nick will be like, did you send out that email? I'm like, please hold, I'll transfer you. This is Lenny of the email department. For English, press 1.
That's
a great idea. We should do that now. Just pick up the phone.
That's going to be your next album. You're going to be like, press 1 for English, press 2 for Spanish. There we go. Well, Pros and Icons here, hanging out at Warped Tour, having a great time. And if you guys want to see them, I'm sure you guys got shows coming up in the fall to be on the lookout for. And here at Warped Tour, having a great time.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Vinnie Langdon. If you liked all my interviews from Warped Tour, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And no more Warped Tour, so who knows what's next. I guess you got to stay tuned on the Vinnie Langdon Show right here.